No, 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 no. I hate it when I hit the wrong thing. Hello, all. If you're, hi, Sherry. If you're watching this, I'm getting ready to do a share what I've done since my last live video, and I'm hoping that this is not grainy. But I've made some cards. I made some. I'm going to show you the journal I started first. I bought a composition notebook, and I covered it with this pretty cardstock from this paper pad called Woven Canvas that I bought on clearance. Hi, Anna. And there's the front. There's the back. And now, mind you, this is mixed media, which I love doing mixed media, but this one turned out totally different from what I expected. So I used a napkin. Can you guys see that, or is it really grainy? Get it to focus. Doesn't look focused. Sorry, guys. Technical issues. Maybe. Yeah, it's blurry on my end. Hold on a sec. Ashley, are you online? Yeah. Okay. That may be because my daughter's online too and my internet's not strong enough. So let's see. Hi, Tammy, how are you? If you can for just a minute. Okay, so this is a mixed media page. I used a napkin. The floral in the background is all napkin. And then I have this stamp that was given to me by somebody. Let me see if I can. And this is driving me crazy because I can't see it. Anybody got any ideas? Can you see it at all? Let's see. There's the little stamp. There's 3 little girls. And I colored them, and this one is watercolored in. And I'm trying to move very slow. And then this one I used markers, and this one I used some watercolor. Thank you, Anna. And then I just got washi, different kinds of washi on the background, and I used some inks, and I stamped, and I used some gelato, which I wasn't happy with. Get that center. So that was my first page in my art journal. Jan has done one, and then Tina on Happy Mail with Tina and Family. I love her journal. She is amazing, mixed media. So I decided to give it a try, and then I just made a background the next day. Both of these I did on Saturday night, and then while this was drying, I did these 2 backgrounds. So then I can add whatever I want to them later. Thank you, Tammy. So that was my journal that I've worked on so far. I wish you could see it better because it looks better in person. Hey, Jan. I'll show you my page I made. And my art journal. Your internet is out. Oh, I'm sorry. Dying inside. Oh, yeah, mine's not working so great, so hopefully you can see it. Okay, so I told them this is a napkin, and I did these 3 little girls that are stamps, and I colored them and fussy cut as best I could around them. Did some stamping, inks, and stuff. So that was my first project for this week. I did this Saturday night while I was watching you all on your hangouts. And then I'm working on this for a friend. It's not completed yet, but she wanted horses. Pinks, or not pink, purple and turquoise for the background. And she's sending this to her cousin, I believe. So I've still got to make the tags and do some more embellishments, but I just wanted to give thank you everybody. I haven't posted for a while, so I wanted to show what I've been doing. It's been kind of a crazy couple weeks at my house, so starting to get back to normal. Then I made this. Is another mixed media piece. It is an index card, and it's just layered. This is a napkin in the background. It has a piece of ribbon here, and this is a tag that I printed off of the internet from Graphics Fairy, and then some washi tape and some cutouts from Bo Bunny that I cut out, a doily, some washi tape, and some little cutout birds. So thought that was cute and very messy on the back. And so I've been crafting like crazy, but I haven't liked everything I've done. And this is a card front that I didn't like the way it turned out, but I made it, so I will share it. So everybody else working on crafts tonight, I know Jan's internet's out, so she's going crazy. And there's a card I made yesterday. Thank you. This, I used my die cut. I bought the, what's this thing called? Spellbinders Platinum thingy from Dana, from Live to Learn Dana, and her dies and everything, so I've been playing. And they're blank inside, because I just think you need to be able to write in your card. If somebody orders one with something in it, then I'll put it in there, but most of them are blank. Then, I don't know if I shared this or not. Did I share this already? If I did, I'm sorry. This is one of my favorite mixed media pieces I've ever done. Hi, Tina. I was just talking about you and your art journal, because I love it. Hi, Mary Beth. So this one I cut out some flowers out of a tag that I had, some ribbon, lace. This is a Tim Holtz picture, and then this is Bo Bunny, and I just tore it and put it in different spots. Some lace there, and this is a piece of like fake leather string that I just looped around it. There's that, and then back to the cards. And this one's just a congratulations card. Let me lay that down. And I just took cut strips and backed them on larger strips of pink and cut this out of the dies from the die sets that I got from Dana, and then stamped congratulations on it. And then I made my envelope different. I used my scoreboard, and then I put a piece of sticky back tape here so that they could seal it. And then this one, this card took me 2 days because I fussy cut all these little flowers out and all the little stems, and yeah, I have been a busy bee. It's the only thing that was taking my mind off of everything. And then I stamped this out with some Ranger ink. This is thinking of you. Thank you, Mary Beth. Cards are fun to make now that I have a die cut machine and some dies. So, and these ones I made tonight. This one's one of my favorites. Thing is very delayed. This paper is shimmery and it is embossed, but I didn't emboss it. It came that way. And I used the circle cuts, cut out 2 circles, and then I took the inner circle and put Mr. and Mrs. on it. And then these are some little like gold flat back pearls that I got at Walmart. Pull it closer, maybe you can get a better look at the detail and the little flowers. I love it. That one's going to be sold tomorrow. Thank you. And this is the other one. And this one I tied a bow on and then punched out with the little EK Success flower thing and put pearls in the middle of it, ribbon across here, and it just says congratulations. So that's what I've been making and playing with my new dies. My what, Dan? Oh, I already showed that. My husband's pointing out things that I've made to show you. So I lost my needle book. Right in front of my face. And then I made this. It is a needle book. I used a 3x5 piece of cardstock, a piece of an old flannel shirt, and I covered it. I used art glitter glue to cover it. Put a piece of ribbon behind it, and then I cut felt to line the inside of. So the only sewing that I did in the whole book was the seam down the middle, and it got a little crooked, but it's all right. It's mine. And then it holds my needles. I think I'm going to put a little like piece of lace or another piece of felt here to make a little pocket, so I can put like a seam ripper. Not a seam ripper. What is that thing called? Needle threader, and have it in the same spot. And then it just ties closed. So cute. So easy. So much easier than fussy cutting. Fussy cutting is not my thing, but I do it. Little tiny. So, is anybody else crafting? I know I got some more cards to make. I've got a couple more sympathy cards to make, but I think I'm just going to work in my art journal tonight. See what I can come up with for it. I've got some plans, but for the page, this page, I've got some plans figured out for it. So, whoops, sorry guys, that's so grainy. I just don't understand my internet. Anyway, hi Lizzie, how are you? So if you guys aren't bored, I may start working on my page as soon as I find my little credit card and my paint. If it gets too grainy though, somebody tell me, because I don't want to drive you guys nuts. I am going to do well, I don't know how to describe it. You just have to see it. So I got this card in the mail, and it's really just an advertisement, but it is covered. And I use it for a paint palette. And this old Books A Million credit card works great for making my lines that I want to put on here. I know you like fussy cutting. Jan likes fussy cutting. I'm like the oddball of the crafting group. I'm not a fussy cutter. I think because I have so many issues with my hands that it tends to get to me. It makes my hands really sore. But I'm going to put this design on here. Oh, and Mary Beth, that baby book is really, really cute. You have a lot of patience to do the albums. I've done a couple, but I have to take breaks from them because they get on my nerves because they're too detailed for me. My brain says no more. Okay, I can't get my baby wipes open and it fell down in. What are you de-stashing, Tina? The stickers, or is there something else? I put too much paint on there, guys. Sorry, I hit the camera. Whoa. I want to pull this in and make it grow. I'm into lines and circles right now. I know, I'm weird. I have the right scissors, but fussy cutting for me, I have my arthritis so bad in my fingers that it just drives me crazy to try to fussy cut for very long. That's why the flowers took me 2 days, because I couldn't keep doing it until I was completely done. I have lost, here we go. No, it's not. I have a butterfly thing, stencil that I got at on an online thing. I don't even remember where I got it at, but once this dries, which I don't know if I can mute you all. I've never done that. So I'm going to try to dry this. I hope I don't blow your eardrums. Texture paste, and of course it's gone. You can't hear anything. Yeah, I love using a card that way. And I don't know, I saw somebody on a different multimedia, mixed media video showed that one day, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. smeared my butterfly. Oh well. Okay, and yes, that was still wet, but it will be okay because when I get done, I'm going to put ink on it. And it will be fine. I made my own alcohol inks with food coloring. I'm almost out, but and I got these little mini spritzers at Pat Catan's, which is our local store. And I wanted to bring in the yellows and the oranges just because those are my favorite colors. And brown. There's more water. I just dropped my water. Okay, Mary Beth, thanks for stopping by. A floppy hat. That sounds cool. Okay. Now I need my stamps. I'm going to set this out of the way to dry. Because I'm going to stamp out a big butterfly. A bigger butterfly, I should say. And some StazOn ink. StazOn ink. Anybody else think that StazOn ink has a very weird odor? Here's my butterflies. That one. I'll put one sheet of paper. No, to fussy cut this one out. I think I'm just going to use the one. And if this is too grainy, I'm sorry. And when this is dry, I'm going to use my oxide inks on it. So I have these scissors that Miss Jan sent me that are really sharp and are really good. I'm just not good fussy cutting. I think I try to be too precise. So it drives me insane. I'm not going to be able to fussy cut out its antennas, so I'm just going to cut those off. When I get done, I think I'll use some little pieces of string for his antennas. Bye, Sherry. Or Sherry, are you leaving, or are you just saying that to Mary Beth? I don't know. I forgot to look at my chat. One of these days I'll figure out Google Hangouts And then I can talk to people. Watercoloring. What are you watercoloring? I like to watercolor. I'm just not so good at it, but I keep doing it anyway. It's the only way you get better, right? Bubblegum machine. Oh, cool. Alright, so got that bust cutting. A little trash can up here in front of me. No. This, my craft mat is just a contact paper. So I just put my ink right on there. And I think I want pink. Because once I spray it, then I can pick up what I want. So I'll pick up some green, some purples, and some pink. I'm going to dry this real quick so I can add the next layer. She's in her room doing something, I don't know. She's probably in there waiting for me to get off the internet so she can use it. I think I need some more green in here. Pick that up. No, let's try that. Must have hit it with heat gun. Love how you can pick up more than one color and still see all the colors. Bit of purple on that one. Butterfly, flowers. So did everybody have a good Mother's Day yesterday? I stayed up Saturday night watching Ann and Tina and Jamie. That I took a lot of naps yesterday. But it was fun watching you guys because I got a lot done. And I got a lot of laughs. Okay. Good thing about oxides is you can clean them up really easy. So what do you think? Pretty enough for a butterfly? Now I got to stamp out my words. And let's clean going to say I got these at that same store. What's it called? Packetans. For like $2.99. Oops. The only thing I don't like about StazOn ink is that you can't get it all off your stamps. Just breathe. Yeah, I know it's in here somewhere. Deeply. Got paint on my stamps. It's gonna say on here after by the butterflies, breathe deeply. Life is beautiful. And I'm just going to cut these out in random shapes. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then got to clean that off of my stamp package. So what are you going to do with your bubble gum machine that you're watercoloring, Jan? Are you using it for a craft, an icy, or just for fun? So my brother that had surgery, and then we kept having to take to the emergency room, it ended up that he was having a reaction to the Percocet that they put him on for the pain. I think as soon as he quit taking it, within 24 hours, hi Arlene, he was doing good. Still has a little bit of soreness, but compared to what he was doing, he doesn't have the hiccups. He can eat again. He's not doesn't feel like his stomach's on fire. So thank God. Oh. They did find a couple other little things that we have to have checked out, but I think they weren't an issue. I think it's just the Percocet. So now I'm going to ink up these edges with some, well, maybe black ink. I'm going to use the StazOn because I don't want it to run. And, now I've got StazOn black ink on my pants. I'm such a klutz. So yesterday when I opened that pocket litter up, I was literally the glitter. There was so much glitter that fell out of that pocket that I literally have glitter everywhere on my floor. Is on my it was in my hair. I don't even know how it got in my hair. But I went to brush my hair and I'm like, oh, good God, there's glitter there too. All right, I'm making a mess. I'll go to work tomorrow with black fingers. Nothing unusual there. I always have glue or look like I have peeling skin because the glue. Better than the brown. Oh, the black is better than the brown ink? Is that what you meant? I'm a little slow. Oh, yeah, brown, yeah. Yeah, better than brown. Okay. I'm just slow. I just don't know how to get the StazOn ink out of my pants. And they're my good pants. I didn't think to change. So, butterflies are still, or the texture paste is still wet, so I can't really do anything there. But I can glue my colored butterfly out that I cut out onto it. Maybe. Yeah, I left it open too long. I'm gonna stick a needle in there. Story of my life. I got yesterday morning and I looked down at my table and I had forgotten to close my little bottle of art glitter glue completely. Yeah. It took me a little while to get that open back up. And I ordered more art glitter glue. It should be here tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the 15th. They said it was the last one that they had for that price, so. It's from the link that was on your paper, on your Amazon page, Jan. How come you're what?
I think the husband's always the last to know.
I just told on myself. My husband goes, how come the husband's the last to know that I'm spending money, I guess. All right, Tina. Oops. So I told on myself that about that, but I didn't tell him what else I bought. Gonna have to turn my heat gun on a minute. That's not dry enough. And I did tell you I was going to order more art glue. is beautiful. Once I finish this journal, I plan on finding me a larger book to alter and make into a not a junk journal, art journal. I feel like this is the first time, and since the 2nd of May, that I've actually sat down and relaxed and had time to talk to y'all. Okay, so there's that. And a little piece of fibers here. Hi, Lisa. Sorry, I keep reaching in front of you guys. Just where my camera has to be is right in the pathway of everything around me. So, okay, put a little bit of glue under there, and I just cut this little bit of string, and this is going to be his antennas for the butterfly once it dries. Hold it down. I did that the other day and forgot to hold it down, and I wasn't thinking, and my art glitter glue just let go. Cute little antennas. Now, I have these Inkjoy pens. Somewhere there's a blue one. And this is how I'm going to bring the blue into this side of the page. And once I'm done, wet it down, and it makes the blue ink turn into like a watercolor. Okay. Let's use. It's not a precise thing. I just want some blue in around them, because I want to bring some blue into this side of the page. And then the magic is the water. I'm going to bring my doodles. I need to sit down and watch some of Deb's videos. I'm so behind on everybody's. Hope I'm not boring y'all. This is just how I create. Thank you. Alright, there's that. Let's see if we got any more wet paint. And then my black is dried. Need paintbrush. For some splatter. Ugh. And then I'll be done. Just have to let it dry. Thank you, Tina. I like it better than my first page I created in this journal, so. Did you see it? I shared it just a little when I started the video. So that is the current page. It's got to dry, but I'll flip this open. This was my first page in there. And move over a little bit so you can actually see it all. And the background is a napkin. And then these are 3 little stamps that I stamped out colored. I like the ones I did with my markers better than the ones. And it's so busy, my screen always looks like it's out of focus. So I like this one better. So that is my project share. So I'm going to jump off here so my daughter can have the internet back, and I will talk with you ladies later. Bye. Have a good night.